Good evening. It is June 28, 1776, and you are watching the Philadelphia Nightly News. We begin with breaking news from the State House. This is the official draft of the Declaration of Independence. Earlier today, the Committee of Five walked this specific text onto the floor of the Continental Congress to begin the formal process of separation. Thomas Jefferson spent the last 14 days isolating himself in rented rooms at Jacob Graff's house at 7th and Market, where he composed the draft currently under review. By officially submitting this document, Congress moved the colonial effort into the realm of international law, activating the formal legal machinery of statehood. The version submitted today is already being dismantled. Debate is raging on the floor as delegates propose over 90 edits to Jefferson's original language. The most aggressive cut is the total removal of a clause that blamed King George III for the American slave trade. Southern delegations demanded its deletion before the debate could proceed. Elsewhere in the State House, the logistics of the rebellion remain urgent. Congress issued an order today to sell 300 pounds of gunpowder to the local committee in Salem County, New Jersey. They also appointed Francis Hopkinson to the committee currently designing the Plan of Confederation, the proposed structure for a permanent national government. The deletion of the slavery clause, coupled with these rushed committee appointments, reveals the fragile compromises required to keep 13 sovereign colonies unified under a single banner. Turning to the war desk, the situation on the northern frontier is bleak. The Continental Army is staggering southward in a full-scale retreat from Canada. Widespread smallpox and a total collapse of the supply chain have ended the strategic dream of recruiting Canada as a 14th Allied colony. That military failure stands in sharp contrast to the political momentum gathering in the Middle Colonies following the events of June 19th in Burlington. The New Jersey Provincial Congress has effectively dismantled royal government, authorizing a new state constitution that derives its entire authority from the people rather than the crown. We are witnessing a strange paradox. The revolution's military strength is currently at its lowest ebb of the year, yet the political resolve for self-rule has never been higher. Meanwhile, American naval forces are finding significantly more success in their engagements just off the coast of Long Island. Captain Charles Pond of the armed sloop Schuyler has successfully recaptured the British transport vessel Crawford, a ship that has already changed hands multiple times during this conflict. While the Continental Army remains vulnerable in traditional wilderness warfare, these agile naval units prove the colonies can still strike effectively at sea. On the culture desk, Thomas Paine's Common Sense continues to shatter publishing records, with an estimated 150,000 copies now circulating throughout the colonies. An investigation into an early draft of the Declaration uncovered a handwriting link between Paine and the drafting committee. The phrase, "a beginning, perhaps," written by John Adams on the committee's private copy, provides the physical link between Paine's rhetoric and the evolving language. Paine's influence extends into the scientific community as well. He is currently working as an applied engineer, designing iron bridges for both Philadelphia and London. His close associate, Dr. Benjamin Rush, continues working as a chemistry professor at the College of Philadelphia while advocating a total break from English rule. The American cause relies on these polymaths, figures who are simultaneously engineering the infrastructure of the colonies and the intellectual framework of its new government. That is our report for this Friday evening. We apologize for the lack of a weekend weather forecast. Our meteorological instruments are currently out of commission. Regardless of the temperature, the political heat in Philadelphia has reached a boiling point today. The submission of this formal declaration proved that this is no longer a localized tax dispute within the British Empire. We are witnessing the birth of an entirely new nation. Good night.